Hey, what's happening, folks? I today am going to be learning a song. Now, normally I do this in private, in isolation. You guys have no idea what I'm sitting here studying all the time, but I'm pretty much studying anytime I possibly can. And I'm subscribed to this phenomenal R&B guitar player. His name's Kerry Too Smooth. This dude is just a beast, and he has so many lessons up there. And I love the way he teaches. He just has a really good um, matter of fact way about the way he teaches. So instead of being teaching, now I actually did an earlier taping of this, but apparently I found that the microphone was overdriving like crazy. So I had actually already gone through and dialed in a sound on the amp. Normally I have it on distortion channel and I'm rolling back and forth on the volume. But for this, I was already kind of taking a listen to him. He's using a Strat. He's got a bit of a reverb on there. He's got it on clean channel, some nice jazzy lows. So and he threw on a little bit of reverb. So I'm going to try to make my sound kind of like his, the sound that he's using on the video. And this is the perfect '90s R&B song to learn on guitar by Kerry Too Smooth. He pops up in my notifications. So this just came up, so I figured, okay, you know what? I'd like to tackle it. However, why not invite my friends along too? So you guys are here, and if you're sitting here and you're patient enough to watch this, well, maybe we can learn it together. Because I really don't know what he's got in store for me, but I have already kind of keyed in some of the sounds. So let's just get right to it and see what we got going on.
You love 90s R&B? I have
Sure.
the perfect song for you.
That's his splash screen. He always starts his videos that way. I'd do that, but it's too much work.
Hi, my name
Good
is
on
Kerry
you.
Too Smooth. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, go ahead and subscribe. If
I'm
you've already been on
subscribed.
this channel before, please click the bell so that you're always
I hit the
notified
dinger
when I drop a
bell.
new video. I don't want you to miss out on all of the nuggets that I'm dropping.
I don't want to miss
So
out
today
either.
we're going to get into some 90s R&B. One of my favorite groups, my all-time favorite groups from the 90s was this group called Jagged Edge. And this one particular song I love is called What You Trying to Do because it embodied chords and some of these licks and just some kind of like.
Okay, so just so you know, I'm not familiar with Jagged Edge, but I do know that R&B was very ubiquitous in the 90s. I was around in the 90s, so I can tell you that the radio stations were just bubbling with R&B. So there was a lot of good stuff out there back then. So looks like he's went ahead and taken a selection here that he could show us. So let's move on and see what he's got.
I guess you would call it like maybe not arpeggiations, but it just has some different kind of movements in it that I really like. And I just want you to take a listen to this track so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. All right, some octave stuff. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So let's take a listen to this track and I'm going to show you how to play it.
That's cool.
Man, I love that song just because of the way that it moves in that song or whatever.
And I agree with him on that. That's see, a lot of this music is sort of unfamiliar to me. I mean, I know a lot of it from listening to it on the radio or whatever, but I try to delve out into different styles that I'm kind of unfamiliar with in a lot of ways. And this one is definitely no exception. So let's go ahead and dig in.
So the song is in the key of F major.
F major.
So that first chord that we're going to do is that D minor 7.
D minor 7.
Go to that A minor 7. To the
D minor 7, A minor 7, G minor 7. So it looks like he's doing like a, yeah. Do it like that where we're borrowing. I think the way he's holding his chord shapes is to do something like that. So I'm going to use his voicings. I know for me, if I go to a minor 7th, usually I'll I grab it like that and cherry pick, but in this case, he's using the pick, so I'm going to try to play it the way he does, because I'm unfamiliar with it that way. Okay, cool.
At G minor 7. Back to that B.
Ooh, what was that little flourish he did on the top there? So it sounded like he did there, so it'd be a... That's tasty. Alright, what else you got?
E flat major 7. Just, there's 2 different positions.
Okay, so he's got 2 positions of the B flat major 7. So here's one of them. And he's got chord diagrams for those up on there, but here's another one. That'd be like a add 6, so it'd be that's a 7th. We don't want that. I think he's fretting it like that. And then I see an A minor 11th up there. Let's see what that sounds like.
Back to the A minor.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so what did we have so far? We had... Okay.
Minor 7, or if you want to do that C sharp diminished 7.
Woo! What's that? C sharp diminished 7th. What's he got? He got 3, 2, 4. I always have a hard time reading those chord diagrams. So he's going 2 to 3. Wow, what a weird... 2, 3 there. It's going to 1 here, 4 here. Now we could probably also do a minor 7 flat 5 there, I'm not sure. No, doesn't sound quite right. You gotta drop that to the 6th. Play Mary Had a Little Lamb like that. Alright, this is why I have a hard time learning, because I get so distracted. Okay, let's continue on. So he's got that C sharp diminished 7. See, I want to do that. I usually do those in jazz, but let's find a C sharp maybe up here. That'd be a high one. You could always do that, but that's too obvious. Alright, so I'm not really familiar with that chord shape. That's a weird one. So what we have to do, then, if you're unfamiliar with a chord shape, like I am, so you're learning right along with me maybe, is we've got to utilize something that's really good on pork chops, which is shake and bake. Well, now we're going to be using shake and grab. So, shake, grab. Ah! Shake, grab. Ah. Alright, let's start with the first 2 notes. Shake, grab, shake, grab, shake, shake, grab, shake, grab. Damn. Time to pull out the magic box. I don't know that chord, and I want to know it, so we use the magic box. Put it down to about 60 BPM, I'm thinking. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow it down even more. I'm going to really lower the stakes here. Put it down to about 50 BPM. I'm going to formulate this chord. Right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand off for one beat, formulate it on the next. Here we go. Off. Chord. Still too damn fast. We got to go down to 40. We're talking about elementary level right there, kids. So, or adults. My video's not made for kids. Alright. Alright, so here what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it on a beat, take it off. 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 Okay, good. Now we're going to go up a little bit, do the same thing. Shake it. Okay. Kerry, you're throwing me a hard one, man. Okay, let's go a little more. Tastes great on pork chops. Tastes great on chicken too. Bad for you though. I can't eat it anymore. Shake and grab. Shake and bake. Shake and bake them chords. Okay? A little faster. Okay, if I haven't driven you nuts enough already, if you actually didn't hit the fast forward button, 20 cookies. Alright, that ended up at 76 BPM. I think I'm good there. So now I think I could pretty much confidently grab the chord. Fairly well enough. Okay, fairly well enough to get through this lesson. So he's showing the C sharp diminished 7.
Really in the song, but it's kind of cool because it fits in that space.
Ah.
Back to that D minor 7.
Okay, so he goes there.
B flat major 7. Now we're gonna do that octave.
That's pretty cool. I like to incorporate those in my solos to mess with the crowd a little bit, but so there's a few ways we could approach that. We could do the thumb, or we could do hybrid picking to get there. Thumb's easier. Then we just curl up the pick and the index finger like that. Okay, so, and he'll probably roll that progression a few times.
So we're going C, B flat, A, G.
Okay. Cool.
So let's put it all together. Kind of like a plucking motion. Alright, so let's play along with this.
Okay, so he's got a little play in that progression there. So he's going, my fingers maybe. Might be a little easier. Not a minor seventh, a major seventh. Okay. Now I think he's going to roll it around a few times. So I'm going to try to keep up with him and do the best I can.
Song so you can kind of get a feel for
it. Starts with a nice intro there.
It's really just, you can live in that particular moment where you just dig in and lock in on that particular
dig in and lock in.
Like, don't get so fixated on I want to learn, and just do all of the stuff and not really lock in on the stuff that's really important.
He's right.
That's that movement. That's so much stuff in there.
Wow. I like how it goes to that major seventh there.
Just really getting that, really locking in on that. You cannot take that part for granted. I really cannot.
Yeah, see, that's awesome. Now, this is the way he teaches. So if you're unfamiliar with this guy, highly recommended to check him out because he kind of gives you sort of breakdowns on how to, approach it mentally. And I find that to be fascinating. So. Can't forget that. So now, immediately my brain wants to go to doing some variations. So let's see what happens. Might do a shape like that. That's what falls under my fingers easier. So. I like that play in the notes, so a little short in my speaker system there. There's a lot of ways one could go with it. Let's see what else he has to say.
Stress the importance. Also, I want to stop right here and say, if you love the stuff that we're teaching here, but you want to go to the next level, go to kerryscamp.com. And I'm
kerryscamp.com.
I'm going to drop a link, but in that particular website, I go even deeper. I give you a whole lot more stuff that you're learning here, but I'm going to go even deeper so that way you're completely your full potential.
I'll probably go
back
for
into
it.
this lesson. So like I said, again, this key is in the key of D major. So we're going to start on the 6, which is that D minor, going to the 3, which is that A minor, that 2, which is that G minor, so 4, which is that B flat major 7. You go back to that 3, which is that A minor, or you can do a diminished 7. C sharp diminished 7.
Now, that's worthy of exploring right there. How is he doing a substitution with the C sharp diminished 7th, which now I've already forgotten. Woo! Man, you want to talk about some tension there. That's beautiful. I mean, so it's... Now he's replacing the A minor 7th with that diminished. If I could only... Something about that shape, just... What is that? What interval is that? Well, we know that's a... So that's a 6th. You could do it like that. Kind of a comfortable voicing, so let's try it. Damn it. I always want to do a minor 7th there. It's supposed to be a major 7th. However, I envision it up here, so I'm going to try it there. Okay, now what did he do here? My God, that just tugs at the heartstrings. Man, wow. What a beautiful revoicing. That's his. That he actually came up with that. So instead of doing the A minor 7, he does a little substitution here with this. See, I definitely don't have enough diminished chords in my repertoire. So I'm going to have to really work on that. But so you could kind of play around and change it up. But it's really interesting that one could substitute the C sharp diminished for the A minor 7. So, I mean, even that, I'm looking for the tritone, and I'm not seeing a tritone off. I'm seeing a tritone going off the G sharp if that were to be, say, a diminished voicing, but it's not. So it's actually a C sharp, which would really be the major 3rd to A. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? And he's building a diminished off of that, which would almost suggest it to be, I guess if you were to place it in the modes, you would almost get to a Locrian. However, this has a... This has the double flat 7 with a major 6 in it. So theory-wise, it's weird because you would think that it almost doesn't fit, but yet it does. It really pulls. It pulls a resolution. And the only thing I could think of is that really what it's actually doing is it's almost suggesting the harmonic minor off the D. And that's your... So that what that's doing is that's pulling really closely to the minor. So actually, yeah, what's happening there in that portion of the song, that where he included the C sharp diminished, would be that would constitute the major 7 to the harmonic minor. And that's how you're getting that. So it's a resolution with the major 7 pulling really, really tightly to the D minor. See what I mean? See how it pulls right to that D? So yeah, that interesting. What a great approach. All right, let's continue.
C, B, A, G. You cannot overlook that part, because I mean, that's enough where you just live in that particular part. It's really going to give you the nutrients that you need in order to really just feed your R&B soul. So again, just going over that, like that whole rhythmic part, just like the staccato.
Yeah, I like that. He also incorporates some really beautiful whammy bar work in there. This one here is dive bar only, so it's not quite as pretty. It's more of a vibrato. If I were using the Ibanez, then probably I'd get a little bit more of that ethereal shake to it, because the whammy bar goes in both directions. Let's find out. I'll unplug this one. Hopefully this one's in tune as well. I can make double sure on that. This one I just restrung back with 9s again. The 8s just sounded too weak. I did a Bruce Lee martial arts video. I took it down because I hated the guitar tone in it, and I also didn't feel that I explained stuff enough. It was kind of a rushed lesson, and it wasn't even really a lesson. It was kind of more of just a mindset. So you'll probably see you'll see Bruce Lee pop up again, but for now, sorry Bruce, you had to come down until I could represent you properly. So this one may not sound quite as rounded as the other tone, but see the big bump in mid-range. That's reharmonization right there. That's just friggin' unbelievable. So now, what he was just talking about was now kind of getting more rhythmic in the playing, which basically means adding some more pick strokes and things like that. This is what I gather from it anyways. I could be entirely wrong, but gotta get familiarized with that. So what would be some ways we could play with that. Well, you know, if we had that progression going, I could probably kick it over to a mid pickup position here. Oh, the reason why I grabbed this guitar in the first place was to see how it does with the tremolo. See, now with this floating, I could shake it and make it sound a little bit more like it's floating in air. So, see if there's any other little nuggets of wisdom here.
Again, that's all you need to really know and just really kind of cultivate your R&B like soul. Do that part right there is really going to help change and enhance what you're doing. You're going to find yourself just being even more comfortable with playing kind of rhythmic, staccato kind of movements, and also.
Awesome. So yeah, it's nice to get on there and see what these guitar players are doing. I came across this guy's channel and I'm like, wow, that's so different than the stuff I'm used to playing. So here and there I've been trying to take some stabs at some of what he's teaching chord-wise, because it really helps. Really helps. We could take some of these chords. Something, I don't know, but so yeah, it gives a lot of fodder. I think that would be a neat progression to solo over. There over that little that. See what I mean? So there's a lot of fun stuff. Okay. All right. Well, if you stuck around this long, I don't know, 100 cookies. I mean, I'm just learning, and I'm just kind of basically barfing onto YouTube me learning. So there you go. And I've learned something new. So. That really would want to resolve there. So anyways, all right, I'm done. Enough. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. And oh yeah, I do a live feed on Sunday, so feel free to pop down 3 o'clock Mountain Time, and I'm gonna try to have some more jam videos up too, just plain old jamming again. But kind of digging, sort of doing some different videos covering some different topics. So there we go. Head on down to Kerry 2 Smooth's channel. Definitely a big shout out to him, Kerry Marshall. The dude is just a complete beast in terms of teaching and in terms of playing. Yeah, it's a great channel. I don't know. I mean, hard to believe that you could get all this for free on YouTube. And if you want to delve further, he offers some stuff. And yeah, so just a lot of success his way, and keep it going, man. I think it's pretty awesome. There you go. Enjoy.